Am I going to find great books at Dollar Tree for $1? Hey guys, welcome, and today we're doing something exciting. I was at a dollar store once, and then I've noticed that they have books there. And me, being a complete addict to books, I thought I'm gonna go and check it out. And I didn't find anything that I knew of. All those books were really weird, and I thought, where those books come from? Where the dollar store gets their books, and why do they sell them for $1? Is it shameful to be sold by a dollar store, or how those authors are fine with being sold at a dollar store, you know, kind of thing? So I came across this article that's called Budgeting for Bestsellers at Dollar Store Tree by Kelly Ryan Brimbury, which I'm gonna link down below. And in this article, she's saying that you can find authors that you can find in Barnes & Noble or Book Outlet or any other book selling store. She said that she reached out to Dollar Tree and discovered that the majority of novels they sell are called remainders. The books in stock at the publisher's warehouse that have not been requested for sale at typical bookstores like Barnes & Noble because of lack of sales and new edition reprint, or simply because of overstock. And so Dollar Tree purchases these books at warehouses for pennies and resells them for $1. The authors of these books that are sold at Dollar Tree do not make any money off of their sale, but it kind of helps to give books a second chance when they were not sold at the Barnes & Noble or any other bookstore, and they were just like, there were too many of those, and Barnes & Noble, for example, decided to get rid of them. They keep them in this warehouse, and sometimes you need to get rid of those books. Instead of those books being like wasted, they sell them to Dollar Tree, where they can have like a second chance to being purchased and read and known, which sounds really good to me, and I didn't even know. I thought that Dollar Tree buys like these unknown authors that nobody really heard of, or some books that really didn't make it to like good publishers. But the truth is that you can find well-known authors at the Dollar Tree and buy them for $1 and save a lot of money. So let's go to the Dollar Tree, see what I can find, and I'm gonna just try to film the experience. I am really bad at filming in public, but I'll do it for you guys. Okay, let's go. In Washington, sunny, like who are you? I feel awkward filming in my car. Like, am I really gonna go and film in the store? Yeah, pass along, dude, pass along. I'll pretend I'm not doing anything. I thought Monday morning would be a perfect time to film, since the majority of people should be working, but apparently not anymore. Everyone is here at the Dollar Tree on Monday morning. Like, what the heck is wrong with you all? I want to apologize for the bad audio in this video because I didn't bring my mic, because I feel awkward bringing my camera to the Dollar Tree. Plus the mic, are you kidding me? That's not gonna happen. No mic, sorry, bad audio it is. So let's just go and get some books and see what we can find. Maybe we can find something amazing and wonderful. Probably not. I'm not gonna set my expectations anywhere because it's a dollar store. I've never seen anything good at the dollar store. Don't get me wrong though. I'm a true believer that if you need dishes, that's a great place to go and get dishes for $1. So let's do it. Are you kidding me? I just hold this book from Book Outlet. And you can buy this now for $1. There you go. If I knew you can actually buy the books, like normal books, I would come here a long time ago. Let's see what else I can find. I didn't hear about this book, but the cover looks very cool. A wonderful collection of socks behind me. I think I picked a few books that sound interesting to me. So I'm gonna go pay, and we're gonna come and haul a new books and see if they're any good. So it's pretty exciting. There's a lot of like self-help books. There's like this coffee. There are like hundreds of copies of this book and stuff. So okay, let me go pay. Alright, a little bit later, there's my dollars. Here's my. Can't stop laughing. Here's my Dollar Tree book haul. I think the best way to approach this is to go one by one, talk about the book, why I bought it, then see the rating of Goodreads, probably see the reviews, what's the rating, how many people read it, how many people know about this book, and yeah. Okay, so the first book that I found at the Dollar Tree is Replica by Lauren Oliver. I was very excited when I saw this book there because I've heard about this book and I've seen people on BookTube reading it, loving it, and not loving it so much. So I was very excited when I saw this one in there. I was like, alright. I don't know if you can see, but the dust jacket is pretty scratched. I think that's why this book was not sold in a like normal bookstore. But I went to Goodreads and this book has a rating of 3.67 and it has over 13,000 ratings, which is, I mean, that's really good for a Dollar Tree book. I know this is not a Dollar Tree book. I know that you can go and find it in Barnes & Noble and buy it full price, which I cannot see because Dollar Store puts another barcode on the book, which makes sense. Looks like it's a young adult science fiction, maybe a little bit dystopian, fantasy, mystery. That's a lot of genres for one book. The ratings is mostly 4 stars, which is nice. The 5 rating says, yo, 5 stars. Actually, this is technically 2 book in 1, so that means it's 10-star read. I mean, that's a great review. Okay, 1-star review says, this is one of most optimistic books I've ever read. It's bluntly harmful and never once challenged the fat shaming and also has a good deal of thin shaming. I would really recommend avoiding this book. Okay, so the next book I decided to pick up from the Dollar Tree is Odd Child Out by Gilly McMillan. I've never heard about this author, nor have heard about this book, never seen anyone really reading it. I checked other books by this author and she wrote what she knew, and I saw this book a lot in Barnes & Noble and even through bookstores, so what it means that she's been around for quite a bit. This is a mystery thriller, and the reason that I decided to pick up this one, I was kind of in between this one and the one that I showed you in Dollar Tree, is because Shari Lapina blurbed this book and it says, a hugely satisfying and thrilling read, highly recommended. And this looks like something that you can find any other bookstores. Let's see the rating. The rating for this one is 3.72, which is even higher than Replica. What? But it has only 7,500 ratings, so this is least known book, but it has a little bit higher rating, which is interesting. This is pretty massive mystery thriller. It has almost 400 pages. Why couldn't I get like shorter books? Like, what the heck am I doing? Okay, so the first 5 rating review that I see is, this is my first read of author Gilly McMillan, and I was very impressed at this novel that speaks to us and of social and political issues that are permeating and dividing our world. Let's see the 1 star, which is, there's only like 80 reviews of 1 star. It says boring, could not finish this book, interesting plot line, although the twist could have seen from a mile away. But there are a lot of 4-star reviews that say that it was pretty decent and they excited to try more by this author. Okay, and the last book I decided to pick up from the Dollar Tree is Welcome to Bracksville by T. Geronimo Johnson. I decided to pick up one book that I wouldn't look into at all and just pick a book by the cover. I don't know anything about this book. No one that I know of blurbed this book. There are a lot of people blurbing it, don't get me wrong. I just don't know any of those. Going to the Goodreads, I see that this book has a rating of 3.25. I know that my favorite books get less than 4 stars, so I mean, it's still okay. It has over 3,000 ratings. Let's see what genre it is. It's fiction, literary fiction, race, contemporary, southern. Is it gonna be one of those like you're trying to make fun of the store but they're actually selling good books in there? Like, what the hell? Okay, the 5-star ratings. It does have 5-star ratings. Most dazzling, most unsettling, most oh my god, listen up novel you will read this year is called Welcome to Bracksville. Let's read 1-star reviews. I'm so disappointed by how much I disliked this book because of how much I was looking forward to reading it. The first 30 pages or so are smart and funny, but the book becomes too clever and too obtuse for its own for its own good. By the time I finished it, I was absolutely furious at what a miserable experience reading this book was. So those 3 are my reads from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna read every one of those and kind of like do a reading vlog, including all of them. Today is March 9th, so if this video is being posted like May or June or something, this is when I finished reading all 3 books. Okay, so I'll see you when I have any progress in reading any of them. Alright, a small update. I started Replica from Lyra's side, so that's been going okay. I'm currently in the chapter 5, 40 pages into the book. I actually don't mind it. It's actually pretty good. Replicas are these girls that are like genetically modified or something, and we're following from the perspective of Lyra is one of the replicas, and it's kind of like her life at Haven. It's like this institution where they live and created and cared for and being watched after, and it's not really the sweetest life there, and a lot of things are not great, but I'm only 40 pages in. I don't know where the story is gonna go and what the story is about, what's the point, but so far I'm interested, so I'm gonna keep you updated when I'll get a little bit more into the book. So that's it. Today is March 14th and I'm doing an update. That's really bright for Replica. There you go. I am on the chapter 12, 164 pages into Replica. It's been going quite well. I wouldn't call it one of my new favorite books of all time, but I don't hate it. I want to finish it. I want to see where the story goes. And there was a lot of new love interest, I feel like, is happening. And for some reason, I thought that it would be like Lyra and Gemma's romance kind of thing, but nope. There is a boy. I wouldn't say the plot is what this book is about. There's not so much of a plot. There's not a lot of action. But this book is very character driven. We're a lot in her head. And she's trying to figure out herself, this boy that she's with, and the world and other people, and everything is so like exciting for her and different and strange. And it's kind of weird to read a book from like a non-human perspective, let's say. I haven't read anything today at all, so I think I have 70 pages left until I'm done with Lyra's part, and so then I can go into Gemma's part, which is really cool and exciting. So I think I'm gonna finish Lyra's part today and maybe start Gemma's part, and I'm kind of excited. It's exciting to get to the half of the book, then flip it and like start again. But I have even more exciting and weird news. I went to another Dollar Tree to get some of the snacks that they have, and I decided to check the book section because I was like, let's see what they have. They had a second part, the second book in this series. It is by Dollar Tree. You can see it's the same like barcode that they have. And I was like, what? Is that a part of this Dollar Tree challenge? It's already getting long. I already want to post this video so badly, and I can't because I have to read all those books first. So I'll ditch you when maybe I'll finish the first book already or something. It's about the time that That's my dogs outside. Alright, well, have fun. It's March 19th and it's going slow. I finished Lyra's perspective. I know you would be like, did you finish the book? No. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of this book. I almost regret buying the second book. I don't think I'll read the second book. I don't know. Hi, I'm back. Update on my freaking challenge. I finished Replica. Oh my freaking god. My overall thoughts about Replica is that it's pretty average YA contemporary with a little bit sci-fi twist. Lyra is pretty sci-fi and Gemma it's pretty contemporary. When I read Lyra, I actually didn't mind the book. I was kind of entertained and enjoyed the book quite a bit. If I thought that Carvel was really bad, Gemma was pretty atrocious too. She was just a really bad character. Was Gemma annoying, rude, and horrible person? Absolutely. I am upset that I enjoyed Lyra so much and that I had pretty okay time with it. And I was kind of excited to see Gemma's side of the story. And I hated Gemma. I hated Gemma and I hated her story. When I read the book, my favorite parts is like the beginning, like first 1-2 chapters, when you just like open the book fresh and you start reading. Probably the middle point when you're like, okay, I'm halfway through, that feels good, you know, accomplishment. And you know, when you finish the book, you feel the most accomplished. So I read Lyra's part of the story. I came to page 236 and I was like, okay. And then I had to flip the book upside down and start again. I felt so unsatisfied, you know, reading all of this time and not finishing the book or like starting again. It just felt actually wrong and really unsatisfying. Overall, I'm not sure on what I would rate this book. For Lyra, I probably give 3.5, and for Gemma, I would give it 2. So I think 3 stars is where we land with a replica. Now, Odd Child Out. I just picked up and I read 40 pages. And I thought, okay, I'm done with contemporary. I would like some mystery thriller. And so far, there's nothing mysterious or thrilling about this book. If this book is not gonna pick up its pace and get to the point and get to be really mysterious so I can start guessing who is the murderer is or whatever. No one even died. No one even died yet. Well, I understand it's only 40 pages. Hopefully somebody dies. Because if nobody dies, then what's the point of mystery thriller? I love some death. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. Alright, good talk. Bye. I've been reading this thing for a day and I'm kind of over it. I'm on page like 104. I had a really good start yesterday, so that's good. But honestly, nothing much been happening. So there are like 2 boys and one of them were found in this ditch and the other boy won't say anything and we kind of don't know what happened. And this is like the biggest mystery of the book. And we follow 3 perspectives. We follow this guy who got found in the ditch. He's kind of like in coma and he gives us some insights of his like past and that he's sick with cancer and stuff. We follow perspective of the investigator who is interviewing the parents and does absolutely nothing. And we also follow the perspective of the sister of the second boy who doesn't speak. So far so boring, and I'm kind of thinking just to skip to the end to know what the thing is, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. Guys, what are we gonna do? And the thing is that I'm reading The Shining by Stephen King right now. And I'm enjoying this one so much more than The Odd Child Out. So I really just wanna read The Shining so badly. Did you meet my dogs yet, by the way? This is Quigley. And this is Henny. And this is Willy Boy. You breathe really loud, you know that? You on my bookshelf, so hopefully you're comfortable. I finished The Odd Child Out by Gillian Macmillan in 3 days. I hated this book. I despised every page of it, and I don't recommend it to anyone. So this is where I started this morning on page 190, and I read more than a half. I read over 200 pages today. The only way I was able to finish this book is because I had to bribe myself. You can read 1 chapter of The Shining by Stephen King if you read 50 pages of this book. If that doesn't tell you how boring this book is, I don't know what will. I'm just exhausted, you know? Why I didn't like about this book is that I don't like books or mystery thrillers specifically where we know, you know, the whole plot, we know exactly what's happening and we're just waiting for our main character to catch up. It's not interesting. I hate that. Second of all, it was a huge mistake of reading the synopsis of this book, because honestly, I can tell you how you can read this book. Read the synopsis that's right here and then skip to day 5 the last day in the book right here. And then you will get actually something new. This is what synopsis says, and this is new information. There wasn't any villains here. There wasn't anything bad. There was a death that it's not a spoiler. It's literally right here. I don't know what to say. Disappointed. 2 out of 5 stars. Probably less. Probably less. I read some 5-star reviews and people are saying that this wonderful writing, this character development, it's a lot on character base. As I said, there are 20 characters and she writes, you know, a background, a whole history about every single one of them. Boy's mom and dad, another boy's mom and dad, boy's sister, detective's sister, another boy's father. Like, oh my god, like stop. I don't care. It was a huge waste of time. Now, I have to go and brace myself for Welcome to Bracksville. Please be good. Hopefully at least 1 book out of 3 will be not sucky. I'll update you when I have some thoughts about this one. Alright, bye.
Where's my sweet puppy? Where's my sweet puppy? You want my sweet puppy? Go get a stick. Hi. I look fantastic. Don't tell me. I know. Social distancing is hard. Today is March 27th. I made some progress. I read 33 pages of Welcome to Bracksville, and it's really weird. The first chapter was really confused, but then I started getting it. I'm just outside of our house, hanging out here. It's raining, as you can hear, but the day is beautiful. I guess I'm just gonna sit and get more reading done. So hopefully this book is not gonna suck like the previous one. That's the last one on my challenge, so all the hopes goes to Welcome to Bracksville. Let's read some, shall we?
We're wrapping up, everyone. April 1st is the wrap month. Okay, I'm done. So the first book that I completed for this Dollar Tree store is a Replica by Lauren Oliver. It's just a 3 out of 5 for me. It's an average. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it much more than I did. So the next book that I finished is Odd Child Out by Gilly Macmillan. I wanted to pick up a mystery thriller from Dollar Tree and I decided to go with this one. Part of the cast is Somalian refugees, and so a lot of people are saying that it's a good representation and that was really, you know, good story, but I didn't care. I could care less. So it was a really bad book. 2 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I picked up is Welcome to Bracksville by T. Geronimo Johnson. Okay, dokie. I can tell you that I read it and I didn't like it, but that's gonna be a lie. I DNF'd this book. I was, after reading this one and picking up this one, I started putting myself in a huge reading slam. I wouldn't say that the storyline was any bad. I don't think that it was bad. It's that the writing I didn't click with. The writing was really weird. If you read the first chapter, you can get where I'm coming from. You know, it's a story about this teenage boy getting accepted to university and him trying to like prove that he's worth it, that he can do something about it, and you know, because his family is pretty much, you know, uneducated and he's the first one who's going to this university. As far as what I could get from this book, I think I DNF'd it. I think I was about like 100 pages into the book, and the book is about 350 pages, so I give it a fair try. I couldn't push myself to read anymore. It was just pretty bad. Do I think you can get a good book for $1 from the Dollar Tree? The answer is Yes, and probably. Would you find, 2020, 2019 releases, brand new releases in Dollar Tree? Probably not. I mean, if you do, like, that's with great luck, but I couldn't. Nothing in there is newer than like 2017, 2008, 16. Could you find good releases? Probably not. But can you buy some books that you might potentially like for just $1? I mean, that's a pretty cool deal. My experience should not affect your experience. I've heard many people saying that their Dollar Tree is close to Walmart, and so Walmart kind of, whatever they don't sell, whatever, they have a lot of in stock, they just donate it to Dollar Tree. So pretty much, yeah, you can get books that, publishers are selling for full price in Dollar Tree. Absolutely. I would say go check it out. Go see if you can find something, because I think Dollar Tree really has the potential. Before all of this coronavirus stuff happened, before the quarantine happened, I went to Dollar Tree again after finding, the second book. I went there again and I found Moonglow by Michael Chabon. So this book actually is much more well known. It's like a historical nonfiction. It was on my TBR for a long time, and I've seen this one in thrift bookstores, but never in a good quality, or Barnes Noble. Always was thinking to pick it up, but I found in Dollar Tree, as you can see, for just $1, a brand new hardcover copy that never been read. You can't even beat that. So, can you find good stuff there? Absolutely, go check it out. Yeah, I think that's a wrap up. I think that's everything I have to say. So, hope you enjoyed this experiment. I hope it was fun, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!